Okay, just adding a bit of comfrey leaf and chamomile flowers for small cuts and abrasions. A couple pinches of St. John's wort mixed with some yarrow flowers and a dash of lavender for the scent. Great, now to infuse with some oil for a couple of weeks. Strain and melt the infusion into some beeswax, and these salves will be good to go. Perfect. These should be ready for the harvest festival. Gods know those children fall and scrape themselves in the cornfields far too often. Ah, there's my little trouble. Did you have fun chasing the bees in the garden this morning? I'll take that as a yes. And don't worry, I saved a bit of bacon from breakfast for you, since it seems like you've expended quite the amount of energy terrorizing the pollinators for my herbs. Hey, don't scarf it down so fast there, buddy. I'm not entirely sure the same tonics for indigestion work on felines. By the gods, you scared me. The door was unlocked. No need to come crashing in here like a rabid beast looking for... Are you okay? Here, let me help you sit down. There we go. What in the hell's happened to you? You look like you're about to pass out any moment, and your coloring doesn't look too good. How on earth did you come into contact with spotted water hemlock? I thought I taught you all the toxic and poisonous plants in the area to look out for. Barnaby pushed you into a patch of it because you beat him in a duel? Is he aware that his petty behavior over you being a better fighter than him resulted in attempted murder? Of course he doesn't. That idiot can barely walk and hold a sword at the same time, let alone know how to identify a simple daisy. Best believe I'll be having some harsh words with the head captain after I keep you from dying. He doesn't deserve to be a warrior with how brainless he is. I certainly don't trust him to keep this town safe at this point. Here, drink this quickly, all of it. It won't stop the toxic effects of the hemlock, but it will slow them down until I figure out what to do. Well, I know what to do when a small amount of hemlock is touched or ingested. Not so much when someone gets the damn plant all over them like this. Speaking of, we should probably get you out of your training garments. The pollen is all over them. Since you're already suffering from the ailments the hemlock bestows onto humans, it won't be a big deal for you to touch the clothing to get it off. Probably not a bad idea to get you into a bath as well, and get as much of the toxin off your skin as possible. I still think it was one of my better ideas to figure out how to run the clean water from the nearby stream directly into my cottage. Saves time having to go get it bucket by bucket just for a bath. We don't have time to start a fire underneath the stone tub to warm the water, so you're going to have to deal with a colder temperature for now. After you take off your training garments, place them in this bucket, and I'll have them disposed of. I don't think it's safe, no matter how many times they're washed, to wear them again. We can worry about replacing them later after you've returned to full health. Has the tonic kicked in yet? Do the effects of the hemlock feel like they've been slowed or tempered for a moment? Okay, good. That's good. That should buy us about an hour for me to rifle through some of my books and figure out a stronger cure for your level of exposure. There are already some towels near the tub, as well as various soaps and oils, and you know how to work the privacy screen, so I'll leave you to it. Okay, time to think. I know there's something about curing hemlock poisoning in one of these damned books. Oh, this one seems promising. Herbology's Deadliest Flowers. All right. Let's see. Hemlock. Oh, come on. It has to be in here. It's one of the most deadly flowers for Merlin's sake. Aha! Here it is. Okay. Cicuta maculata, the spotted water hemlock. Can cause abdominal pain, delirium, nausea, seizures. Yes, I know this too. There's nothing in this one about treating the toxin, especially in such massive exposure. Okay, no problem. It'll be in the next book, I'm sure. Well, this one is no help either. I don't need a tincture to lessen the painful side effects to ease a person into dying. She's not going to die. Not if I have anything to say about it. Magical healing for mundane maladies. Okay. I have a good feeling about this one. Cicuta maculata. Cicuta. Oh, thank the stars, it's in here. Okay, please let this be an easy fix. Ah! You know, it wouldn't kill you to announce your presence before you give someone a heart attack. Gods, you're even more quiet than Trouble when he's hunting a mouse. Yes, I am very aware you're a warrior and fighter for our town. But do I look like a threat to you right now? Especially since I'm the one trying to find you a cure? Speaking of, how are you feeling? I see you, helped yourself to one of my shirts. It's like a tunic on you. Would you like me to find something more suitable for you to wear? Oh, you're comfortable like this. Okay, if you're sure. Have I found anything? Well, not exactly. The first two books were a no-go, so I'm looking into this book for more magical ways to heal mundane issues, like being poisoned by a plant. I just found the hemlock portion when you decided to try and scare the soul out of my body. It's really not that funny, and no, I do not squeal like a little girl. You know, you really shouldn't be laughing at the guy who's trying to save your life. Anyways, I was just about to read this section, so I guess we can look over it together. Okay. At a quick glance, it looks like there are two options, so that's good news. The first looks much less complicated than the second one. Let's see. Except that it takes an entire month to make the damn tonic for prolonged exposure. And we certainly don't have that kind of time. The second option? I don't see any kind of ingredient list for some sort of antidote, but there does seem to be a spell. Hang on. Let me look closer at this. Oh. Well, it does have a spell in here that should take away the effects of the toxin and flush it from your body, but it involves a little physicality. What do I mean? It says here that to successfully remove a high amount of deadly toxin from a person's body, to repeat the spell laid out here in the book, rub echinacea and rosemary on the afflicted skin, and then, Okay, I'll spit it out. It says to rub those herbs on your skin to help with healing and immune support. And then while repeating the spell here, which looks to be in Latin, to touch the person intimately to lower their defenses, increase relaxation, and to use the energy from the pleasure to fuel the magic of the spell. Why do you want to know where the echinacea and rosemary are? Wait, are you seriously considering the second option here?